and all that shit like that. And you telling me, oh, old man, don't be motherfucking.
Don't be old man.
That's what you doing to Creed and Nickelback. This was their time.
No, sir.
This was their time.
They were not
This
new.
was their time.
They were not. They were not new. All right.
Well, they wasn't old. They
Creed
wasn't
Creed
90s
was
rock.
available in the 90s.
They not 90s rock.
But we did not.
You don't consider them 90s rock, do you?
No, I don't consider Creed to be. I know.
You don't consider Nickelback or Creed.
I can't not consider Creed to be 90s rock.
Exactly.
Because they did come out. I hate them to this day.
But
not as much as I hate Nickelback.
And they were successful.
Nickelback is the most generic band that there ever fucking was. Generic band, generic lead singer, generic guitar.
Nickelback got some hits.
I mean, like they do have some
good, and they're good,
and they're musicians. They are artists. The issue is like you have they have a couple of really good songs though, but then you start listening to the rest of the stuff, it all sounds the same. That's the issue.
They literally are the most generic fucking band. I'll give you it. Rockstar was actually really well fucking done. That surprised me. I was like, Nickelback made this? That was surprising. Like it was literally like, who did they sleep with to this song? I guarantee. We need to look at who's credited on lyrics, because I guarantee that's not all them. I guarantee fucking you. But at the same time, I'm not gonna fight you on Creed. I'm gonna fight you to death on Nickelback. But I am just not going to include them. I'm not going to include them.
I'm just going to save this conversation to reference when we have a later conversation.
Okay, we can do that. Boots, do you have an under over for this week?
Yes. My under over is not music related. It's skincare related.
Okay.
So my underrated is exfoliating.
What is exfoliating?
Y'all, don't sleep on exfoliating. So
what is it?
I'm gonna just.
I agree.
Exfoliating is where you use a rough agent. It could be like a exfoliating sponge or like a rag, or you could use an actual exfoliating product. So it would be like a cleanser with some kind of gritty substance in it. I always go for something that is biodegradable. It doesn't have the little plastic beads in them, because those are going to ruin the environment and kill all the fish. But it is great for several reasons. I'm going to go with the most obvious. It's summertime. A lot of us are shaving. It is great for preventing ingrown hairs. It opens up your pores so you can absorb your lotion better, so you don't look ashy halfway through the day. When you go to the beach, you can still attract a girl and not be ashy.
Ashy Larry
it's also yes, Ashy Larry. I'm gonna send him some exfoliator. It's also great for if you have any blemishes you're trying to get rid of. It sloughs off that dead skin and helps your skin heal faster, so you can get rid of your blemishes. It's a whole heap of great things to do. Makes you smooth. If you want to rub up next to your boo later, you don't have to.
I can attest to that. I can attest to that.
And you can exfoliate pretty much every part of your body, like all of it. Sleep on exfoliating.
Skincare for the woman.
Okay, what's overrated?
Overrated brow filler. Y'all, we don't have to fill in our brows so they look like they were painted on by Pablo Picasso. We can just put a little bit of brow filler on there and then blend it out. That little thing that's on the end of the brush.
Beat it, girl.
Little schooly, you go ahead and use that and blend it out real good, so it looks like it's groomed, but
get
not
your eyebrow game together.
A perfect painting that was drawn on with a protractor and you're trying to.
They got the angles, man. They got the angles.
People that look like
their
whole
like
face
a triangle. It shouldn't look like a right angle.
You mean it shouldn't come in like a little this?
Just blend it out.
Like a little 6 guy?
No.
666?
No.
It shouldn't come in with angles?
Blend it out and exfoliate.
Some people ain't blessed though. Some people got issues.
No, they got issues. The issue is that they keep trying this shit with that brow filler, and then they end up looking like Jose. And it's like, madam, you're not Jose. Like, calm that brown shit down. All right, Ryder, what you got for us? All
right, so overrated. It's not music related either, but common sense.
Ooh,
okay. It really is overrated. Well, everybody says, "Oh, but this is common sense." But common sense, you should already know this. Common ain't common. The only probably thing is common is stupidity, and I hate to say it, and I hate to be pessimist about it, but it's true.
I think Common said that.
Did Common say it?
Nah, I'm fucking with you. Keep going.
Shoot, Common might have said it, because that's probably that's common sense.
You think the common sense is overrated, or the idea that everyone has it is overrated?
The idea that everyone has
qualifying
is because actual common sense it does ring true. Like, gravity, you would say appears common sense. You're being kept on the earth for a reason. Yeah, right. Most people no.
Start that flat Earth
bullshit.
Blah
blah blah.
You believe in
it?
Yeah.
But the idea of common sense is overrated. Because if we had common sense, we wouldn't have a lot of these problems we're having today with people being empathetic toward others and be like, you know what? You see this problem? I'm just gonna leave you there because I don't feel like dealing with you. It's like, no, you be like, nah, let me help you out because I want to be in the situation, and I want somebody else to help me out in the situation. So that's my overrated thing. My underrated thing is what was I about to say? Dang it, I can't remember. I had it for a second and just lost it. Man,
it's okay, man. Everybody's getting older.
Yeah,
need to eat a little bit more fish in your diet. We'll go ahead. If you think of it, we'll come back to you. Go ahead, Fortunate.
Oh, actually, no, I remember. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Ryder.
Go ahead, man.
Underrated family values. The reason why I say that is because if people are more like together in the family, they're comfortable with dealing with others. Because a lot of people actually don't deal with others; they just deal with people, one or two people, and that's it. But when you have a family, cousins, uncles, aunts that are like around the world, you know how to deal with other people. You tend to deal with other people that aren't your family more respectably and more decently, and you actually treat yourself decently, and you learn more about yourself, and you learn where you want to go, and you grow as a person. When your world is small, you don't generally want to grow. You just want to be in that one little space and then live out your entire life. So I think family values are really underrated, and honestly, if family values were in our government, they were in our jobs, like the good family values, we would be in a better world. Right. Basically being more people oriented versus ego oriented. Yeah, so that's my thing. That's
definitely one of the big ones. I try to teach that to my kids myself and get them to just understand how to intermingle with each other and treat each other with a certain level of care and respect. So when you go out, you can do the same. But you know what's funny about that? I don't want to switch the conversation, but a lot of times those same kids who act like assholes in the house and don't understand family values or how to treat each other, they treat the people outside and friends better than they do their family.
That is messed up, though.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, where'd that come from?
You got respect for your friend. You're quick to have an understanding with your friend and talk it out when an issue happened. But if your brother did something, you punch him in his mouth.
Because some people listen and they know better. They know better, but they don't always do better.
That could be true too. I think it's a punk situation.
Also, could be a punk.
You comfortable with this one, or you see him every day, and you willing to put hands on him, and they close to you as far as like brothers are concerned. But then when you go out into the world, it's somebody who you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how they're going to react. You don't know if you could beat them down or not. You want to have respect. You want to have discourse now.
It's really funny though when you're the older brother beating up on the younger brher one of these days like, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I got you, motherfucker. Come here. Blah! You go, oh shit! Blah! Did not see that coming. And you be like, yep. And then the father and his mother be like,
hey, that's
punk
what you get,
ass.
bro.
Mommy, daddy, he hit me.
What want me to do now?
But you set it up, bro.
Hey, you set it up. But Fortune, do you actually have under over or what?
Oh, I do.
Okay, what is it?
My overrated right now is probably gonna be very unpopular.
Okay, let's go.
But it's how I feel.
Okay, go ahead.
And I can tell you why.
I got a feeling what it's gonna be.
Go ahead.
Nas's new album Nasir is overrated. And it ain't even been rated yet. It's been a whole fucking day. Everybody ain't heard it yet, but I guarantee you it's gonna be an overrated album. I'm gonna preface this by saying I am a huge Nas fan. The album is actually pretty decent. He has maybe one almost great song on there.
Ooh.
He has 2 good songs. It's only 7 tracks. So you got 1 great song, 2 good songs, 2 decent songs, and 1 song that I could take or leave. Don't sound bad. Sound like you're doing okay. Out of 7, you got about 3 to 4. That's good.
But 7 is a very low number.
No, 7 is a low number.
That's how Kanye's doing everything that he produces. In the
and you, as Nas, I expect more. You know why? Because you decided to go with the 7. If I'm getting 7,
you need to hit out of the ballpark.
You gotta hit. You gotta be out the ballpark.
Single
you gotta have 6 out of 7.
And
at
where's
least
that ball,
5
man?
out of 7.
Where's that music ball you gotta pull from?
Right.
Where that music?
You
ball,
gotta
bro?
have at least 5 out of
Nas
7.
Been MIA for a minute,
and you've been gone.
Yeah,
this is the first thing I'm hearing from you. So you gotta have 5 out of 7 that are immaculate, that immediately make me
5
move.
out of 7.
5 out of 7 bangers.
You were right. I think when you first said it, 7 out of 7.
I would go 7 out of 7. 6 out of 7 I take. 5 out of 7, I'm still giving you the benefit of the doubt because you made Illmatic and it was written. But less than 5 out of 7 that's out of the park is subpar to me. So regardless of how many decent songs he has on here, he ain't got 5 out of 7 that's out the park. He don't got 5 out of 7 that come on and automatically make me move. He don't got 5 out of 7 that come on and I'm like, yo, this is lyrical genius at its finest. He don't got 5 out of 7 that say this is the type of creativity of what's the song called? I Gave You Power, or fucking Rewind, or goddamn One Mic. Like, no. I expect more from you, Nas. And if anybody's going to come out here and say, yo, this Nas over this Kanye production is amazing. No, it's not. It's okay. And that's terrible for Nas' standards. That's my overrated.
120,000% disagree with your bullshit. I had to let you get it out.
Yeah,
I had to let you finish getting it all out.
I appreciate that.
But I was waiting for you to come up with this bullshit. Mm-hmm. I feel like the album flows extremely well. I feel like Nas plus Kanye, we would have never have heard that shit 10 years ago.
You know, I probably was decent. That you think it was decent. Kanye's on some other top of meds, bro. That's probably what it was. He didn't take the right meds,
bro.
Sir.
It's
albums
even not his rhymes. It's not just the beats, it's his rhymes too.
Yes.
They subpar. They okay.
Sir, I feel like his album and his stuff were actually pretty damn good. I respectfully disagree with everything that you're stating. I feel like from the starter intro track on the way through to the next track was straight heat. Third track, I'll give you. Great beat, not as great rhymes. Fourth track, I thought he came pretty well. Fifth track, everything much my favorite.
Everything is a great one.
Everything is my favorite. Adam and Eve is like my second fucking favorite. Right. And then outro one, I'll give that a toss-up. Mm-hmm. I feel like he's got at least 4. And again,
great out of the park ones.
4 great songs as far as I'm here.
Okay, so these great songs, can you hear all of them playing on the radio?
Sir, are we going to say people who are on the radio are the only types of people that sell? Name me 4 tracks from 444 that you're going to hear on the radio that are not the story of OJ.
More than 4.
Why is it not the story of OJ? That's one of the tracks.
No. That's not the story of OJ. Go. Name.
I don't remember the tracks.
Exactly. You don't remember that shit because it wasn't fucking memorable.
It wasn't.
That's the problem.
The story of... No. 444 wasn't memorable.
The problem of 444.
No, 444 had a lot of radio tracks. And I know this because I listen to radio and...
No. I'm not saying the shit did not play in Brooklyn.
How we start talking about 444? I'm talking about Nasir.
No, but what I'm comparing is someone that you love with every beating of your body, which is 444. 444 didn't even include the story of OJ as a fucking single. Okay. So the song that did not come out as a single is the song that is more popular than the actual singles from the album.
Because it had a video.
No. It had nothing to do with the video. It had to do with the fact that they previewed the story of OJ thinking... this will get people a little interested. Instead, the opposite happened, which is that people were really fucking interested. And they probably were like, fuck, because they did not anticipate this. You know the song they wanted to be the song that you think about the same way? What? That would be 444. Why? Because 444 is a track where Jay-Z talks about all the things that you want. Yeah, everything about. Also, Bam was supposed to be a fucking... single. No one fucking cares about that. Now, I will tell them...
Who is no one?
Well, I was going to retract the whole single thing in the radio because I do understand we're in a different era and people don't do that. So I'm talking about streams. I'm talking about the number of streams.
No, streams.
Which are going to be the 4 most highly streamed songs off of this album.
I mean, we can look at the Spotify for it. But the story of OJ is going to be number 1. And we all know that was not a single because that's not what they charted as a single. Now, Family Feud is going to be in there, but the Family Feud, I feel like, earns that spot because it was a great breakdown of how no one wins when the Family Feud. It was
I feel like I'm talking to Sarah Huckabee Sanders right now. How did the conversation move from Nas's album being subpar for Nas?